Today's going to be cooler. We'll keep a lot of the clouds around and we keep that onshore breeze. But any showers that we've had to our south are coming to an end. Temperatures today ranging in the 50s. Some of us could hit near 60 degrees. And then we have sunset closer to 8 o'clock. We look at our radar and satellite, and really most of the shower activity continues to push offshore along the south coast, Buzzards Bay, Cape Cod, and the islands. That's where you had some light showers, but very minimal at best this morning. Our current temperatures ranging in the 50s. We're at 50 in Boston, 51 in Worcester, already 55 in Norwood. There you see the wind direction out of the east to northeast. That wind direction is going to keep it cooler along the coast once again. Here's how today is going to unfold. A lot of clouds out there for now, but here's some promising signs that we start to see some breaks in the cloud deck as we get into the afternoon. So there will be some sunshine at times. Just count on those clouds winning out. Here's how today unfolds. Low to mid 50s by noon. By this afternoon, we're headed for the upper 50s, near 60 degrees inland. Along the coast, I'd say we're spending more of the day in the low 50s. A strong geomagnetic storm is going to allow some of us to see the northern lights overnight. We'll take a closer look at that ahead. We are going to have some partial clearing, so an opportunity here. And when we talk about this scale, talking about this being a severe geomagnetic storm, we're talking about the scale of 1 to 5. So this is level 4, allowing us to see it a little bit farther south. Where you see the green shading, this is where it's possible, and more likely the area is the farther north that you get. But this red line here is that southern extent. So if you look to the northern horizon, you have the chance of seeing the northern lights overnight. And we will take a closer look at the cloud forecast so you can get a better idea for that. Always good too to be away from the city lights and away from the light pollution. As we look into the weekend, not much change day to day from starting out for your Friday and Saturday into Sunday. Upper 50s, so it's going to feel cooler than average actually, and we'll just have a chance for a spot shower. Definitely a lot of clouds around. We look at our radar and satellite. Some showers continue to push down to the south and east, and we had some minimal shower activity this morning, really where we were expecting it along the south coast, Buzzards Bay, Cape Cod, and the islands. And as we go forward, we're going to stay mainly dry. Today, the severe storm threat is down across the mid-Atlantic and into Florida and Georgia, especially already this morning in that area where you see that orange shading for the enhanced severe storm possibility. There have been some severe thunderstorm warnings. We look at our weather setup. So area of low pressure down to our south, and is going to continue to stay down to the south, keeping any of the moisture and precipitation with it. As we look at us, though, we're going to continue to see a lot of clouds, but promising signs as we get into the afternoon and evening. We'll start to see some breaks in that cloud deck. You do see some partial sunshine even as we continue to get closer to sunset right around 8 o'clock. Current temperatures ranging in the 50s, 51 in Worcester, it's 53 in Boston, still at 55 in Norwood. Today we've got that east to northeast breeze. That's going to keep it cooler along the coast. I think a lot of us staying in the low 50s, while inland we head for the upper 50s near 60 degrees, and you'll get close to 60, especially if you get to see a little bit more breaks in that cloud cover later on today. Overnight, we do have some clearing, and temperatures are going to fall into the 40s, so it'll be a cool start for your weekend. We keep it cooler at the coast once again tomorrow, while inland we head for the upper 50s. And for Sunday, just a chance for a spot shower. Yes, it's a minimal chance. I know we want to give mom her sunshine, but we will have an opportunity for a spot shower. So here's our future forecast overnight into tomorrow. And here's where I mentioned we could get some of that partial clearing, especially if you are inland. Along the coast, I think there's a higher opportunity to keep some clouds around. Through the day tomorrow, you can see we're still dry. We've got a blend of sun and clouds. As we go into Sunday morning, here's where the clouds start to gather once again. Sunday is going to be a mainly cloudy day, but yes, at times you can see that sunshine try to break through. You can see by 3 o'clock, we're still dry, but then we bring in the chance for a spot shower, I think, once we get closer to sunset and thereafter. We look at our 7-day forecast, and temperatures are going to rebound next week into the upper 60s, near 70 degrees.